Welcome to the Signal Live. Alongside Crystal Milnick, I'm Ken Masenchi.
California State University Stanislaus is hosting its annual career fair on March 6th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Mary Stuart Rogers Educational Services Building. The career fair will be a one-day event where various organizations come to provide information about positions within their businesses. Job resources, networking, and resume critiquing will be available to those in attendance. This experience allows CSU students to be proactive in searching for the proper tools to achieving their career success. This event is open to all CSU Stanislaus students and alumni, as well as those from other CSU campuses. The career fair is free of charge, but the website emphasizes that students dress professionally and bring their resumes. Attention CSU Stanislaus students wanting to get in shape, the Student Recreation Complex is now offering personal training sessions to students, faculty, staff, and alumni wanting to reach their personal goals. First-time clients are required to go through a fitness assessment on their first visit so that the trainer can evaluate their fitness levels and discuss their goals together. The cost is reasonable for students, and each session is an hour long. In addition, the unveiling of the boulders took place on February 22nd in honor of National Recreational Sports and Fitness Day. The boulder competition had a great turnout, and CSU Stanislaus students are excited for the addition of the boulders. Students can sign up for their first session of personal training or to use the boulders at the front desk of the SRC.
There is a growing excitement in the world of gaming after Sony unveiled the PlayStation 4 last week, 7 years after the PlayStation 3 was first announced. While the look of the console or its price were not discussed at the conference, important topics such as online capabilities and new controller layout were revealed. Sony also introduced the PS4i, PlayStation's response to the Xbox 360 Kinect. To find out more about the specifications that were revealed for the PS4, check out this week's Signal. Have a research project that you worked on and would like to show it off? Look no further than the 27th annual research competition that will be taking place on March 8th in the Mary Stuart Rogers building. The competition is open to undergraduate, master's, and doctoral students, and there are 3 separate presentation categories that students can enter into. Students will have 10 minutes to present their research work to a jury and audience, and the top 6 projects will move on to the CSU system-wide competition on March 10th and 11th at Cal Poly Pomona. There are also cash prizes for the best projects, with first place winning $500.
Single and ready to mingle? The State Theater is currently putting on multiple events to provide opportunities for single adults to meet and get to know other singles in a carefree atmosphere. The State Theater is located in downtown Modesto, and every month adult singles attend the events with hopes to find that someone special. Some of the activities that are offered include wine tasting and themed parties. These occasions present an alternative to dating websites and give single adults the option to interact with others in a fun environment. The next event will be held on March 21st, where individuals can listen to live blues music while the Dust Bowl Brewing Company provides beer tasting. The price for admission is $10 and the event begins at 6 p.m. For more information about Single Mingle events, check out the State Theater website. Last week, a post created back in 2000 titled "Through a Rapist's Eyes" re-emerged around the social media and showed proposed advice on what rapists look for when choosing a victim. The post, whose author is unknown, lists 10 so-called facts that a panel of rapists reportedly said they looked for when choosing a victim. 2 clear sides emerged from this article. The first, that it was helpful and informative to women, and the opposing thought that it was influenced the idea that women must change or alter their behavior to avoid getting attacked. Although this survey has no credibility, CSU Stanislaus provides measures to prevent assault or rape around campus. The peer escort program runs Monday through Thursday evenings between 6 and 11 p.m.
Now we move to sports. The Stanislaus Open Invitational gave the men's and women's track teams an opportunity to showcase their talent in front of their home crowd this past weekend, and the teams did not disappoint. The Warriors dominated the meet, winning 10 events. The men took first place in the 100-meter run, shot put, hammer throw, and pole vault, while the women captured first in the 100-meter run, 100-meter hurdles, high jump, long jump, triple jump, and javelin. The Warriors will be in Chico for the Chico Multi-Events Classic February 28th and March 1st. The CSU Stanislaus women's basketball team was unable to win their final 2 home games of the season, losing to Cal State LA on Friday and Cal State Dominguez Hills on Saturday. During Saturday's game, senior Devin Brown scored a career-high 20 points in her last home game as a Warrior. The Warriors will wrap up the season against Cal State Monterey Bay and Cal State East Bay this weekend.
The CSU Stanislaus men's basketball team was also unable to come away with a victory in their last 2 home games of the season this past weekend, falling to Cal State LA on Friday and Cal State Dominguez Hills on Saturday. The Warriors were also eliminated from postseason play with Saturday's loss, ending the Warriors' streak of reaching the postseason at 2. The Warriors will finish up this season on the road this weekend as they travel to Monterey Bay to take on the Otters on Thursday before taking on Cal State East Bay on Saturday.
The CSU Stanislaus baseball team took on Cal State East Bay last weekend, finishing the 4-game series with a 1-3 record. The Warriors were outscored 31-8 on the weekend, with a 6-5 victory in the second game of a Saturday doubleheader being the lone bright spot for the Warriors. The Warriors will look to get back on track when they take on San Francisco State this weekend, with a doubleheader at CSU Stanislaus on Saturday. The CSU Stanislaus softball team also struggled this past weekend, going 1-3 against Cal State San Bernardino. The Warriors started off strong, blasting the Coyotes 15-6 in the first game of the series. But it was downhill from there as the Warriors were outscored 28-15 in the final 3 games of the series. The Warriors will host San Francisco State this weekend with doubleheaders on Friday and Saturday.
Thank you for watching this week's Signal Live. You can find all these stories and more, including the top 5 primetime ski resorts closest to Turlock in this week's issue. We will see you next week.